Welcome to Soft Launch,
everybody. Back with another amazing episode. I am Jason Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And he is risen, ladies and gentlemen. Happy belated Easter.
Yeah.
And on behalf of my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, you're welcome.
Yeah, of course.
Without me, you got nothing going on, you guys.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's what it is. We're back with an episode in quicker succession than we're used to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we just put the other one out yesterday.
Yeah.
But now we're here, we're back, we're getting on regularly scheduled programming. We've had ourselves a week, and we're going to tell you all about it in our first segment called
One Thing About We. And let me just say real quick, we did get a comment. I forgot to answer it yesterday. And
why would you? Hold on. You explicitly said you're going to go first.
No, I'm not. It's not about me.
And then what is this now?
Because we got a comment.
It's not One Thing About You? Then where the fuck is it in this segment?
It's one thing about one of our listeners. We have a new listener, and they asked, what's that screechy sound bite that goes off every 45 seconds? You understand? And I'm saying, you don't understand. I'm just saying you understand.
Yeah, we're just saying you understand. We're just checking for comprehension because, make no mistake, Samantha could not read so good in school.
Yeah.
So you just got to check in with her every once in a while. Do you understand what's going on? And she understands. You understand? It's what it is. One thing about me, I had myself another fun little weekend on the road. I feel like I've been out a lot lately.
Yeah, I feel like that too. And I'm wondering if there's somebody out there that you fucking going to see got in the family or something like that.
No, I got nothing like that. But I did see a lot of good people. I was on the road this weekend with the one and only Radel Ortiz.
Yes! Hit the button.
Hit the friend of the show will be amongst the first 5 guests we ever have once we have them. I hit the weekend. We did 2 shows in Albany and 2 shows in what is it? Connecticut? What part of Connecticut was it?
Connecticut.
It was Manchester, but what's it? The Hartford. It's the Hartford Funny Bone. So I had 4 shows up with Radel upstate and in Connecticut, and I just got to give a couple shout outs. Right off the bat, it's got to be done. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to 2 Albany-based Softies.
Yes!
We've got to give a shout out to Katrina and Carlos, everybody.
Yes, shout out for Katrina and Carlos.
Katrina and Carlos, friends of the show. Make no mistake, I pulled up to the Albany Funny Bone, which in my experience, not that fun. But it's a beautiful place.
I got a bone to pick with them. They're too funny. You understand?
No, this is the 3rd time I've done the Funny Bone, but this is the most packed it's ever been when I've done it.
Yeah, I wonder why. You got 2.2 million followers.
Yeah, and even then it was still a tough pull because I was going down there with Max Manikoff, and neither one of us had any business.
Yeah. Would you just look at Albany, and no offense, Katrina and Carlos, we should go, I'd rather be dead. You gotta do something.
It's what it is, but we went there. And Albany Funny Bone, if you're listening, Katrina, if you can clip this part up, send this to your boss. We want to come to your club and have a show there.
We do.
We're going to make it fun.
Yeah, we'll make it nice.
Put us in a little room. We'll have a great weekend.
We'll have a great weekend. They have a small room there?
No.
Oh,
put us in a little room in the hotel, of course. Oh. Because that's what the whole trip's going to be about, make a mistake. But we went up to Albany, and I got on the stage. Me and Radel, we run a little 2-man, so I get to open the show up and then bring up Radel so he can headline.
Radel?
Radel. You understand? I got to bring up Radel, and he headlined. And as soon as I get off stage of the first show, a worker from the Funny Bone pulls up. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm such a big fan. I can't believe you're here. I've been telling my boss to get you here." And it was Katrina, and she was so nice. She's like, "If I would have known you were here, I would have told my boyfriend to come." Her boyfriend Carlos, they listened to the show together. Yeah. So I hope you guys are in Albany listening. And make no mistake, Carlos pulled up to the second show.
I love that.
It was really fucking cool. I got to give him exclusive soft launch merch.
Yes.
Which I was really happy to do. And Katrina, I could tell, is a true softie because she's like, "Hey, hi, big fan. Where's my fucking episode?" Yeah. Barely finished getting the words out of her mouth.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Hi, it's going Katrina here. My boyfriend Carlos, big fans of you. Where's the fucking episode I was promised? And it's just the truth. That's some real softy shit.
Yeah.
And I was so excited. I literally uploaded it before I got here, and it was really funny. So shout out to Katrina and Carlos. They really made my weekend. And I got recognized by somebody else at the second show. It was just really, really nice. Is
that the one who wrote you a story?
Yeah, they wrote me a nice story, and it was really cool. She said she was Italian and Puerto Rican, and she resonated with our content. Yeah,
my sister-in-law sent me that. She goes, "Who's this bitch?" You understand?
Jesus Christ. Samantha, the biggest problem that Samantha's going to have to face is that fans of me are also fans of you.
They mentioned me in it, and I appreciate that.
And they do, and they said, "I feel seen because of you."
I appreciate it.
Samantha is just not a satiable woman. She's just got to find something to have a problem with. She's going to do that.
Yeah, one thing about me, I'm always going to find something to be upset about.
Yeah, it's just what it is. But shout out to Katrina and Carlos. A lot of fun in Albany. And
I wonder if it's Katrina that comments on our stuff. It's got to be.
Could be. Katrina, if it's you that comments on our stuff, leave us another comment because we got some dots to connect, and make no mistake, we're on an edible, so we can't really do that.
We can't really do that
without a lot of help.
But I do want to say to Katrina and to Carlos, you guys are the strongest couple out of all your friends.
100%.
Because you listen to this podcast.
Let's listen. Let's give a little quick PSA to Katrina, Carlos, and any couple who listens to this podcast that we are unaware of. Which at this point you're just a fucking idiot because you could just tell us your names and we're just gonna love you.
We just shut you out.
This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You have to invest in the Soft Launch podcast because we will legitimately be your friends.
Yeah.
But you look at Katrina, Carlos, and any couple that listens to podcasts. You are happier than your friends.
100%.
Your friends are in what I like to call nonsense relationships.
Nonsense until they listen to us and you go. Then they took a turn for the.
You look at this podcast, and if you're a couple. You listening to this podcast is the equivalent of going to couples therapy.
Absolutely.
You're working on yourself.
You're working on yourselves.
You're doing, we talk about people who aren't doing important work. If you're a couple and you're listening to this podcast, you're just doing really important work.
You gotta do something. You're doing the most important work.
You're doing the most important work, and that's just what it is. Shout out to Victor and Dottie, who also listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Definitely, as piggyback off last episode, Vic and Lucito are definitely the two biggest
softies out of your friends.
They're just good guys.
Yeah, David was hitting me up. He's like, "Where's my episode?"
Yeah.
He was so mad.
Oh, yeah. We got it to him a little late, but better late than never, but never late is better.
Yeah.
But just wanted to give that shout out. And I want to give another big shout out to a big friend of the show, a consistent softie. We gotta clap it up for my dog, Ivy Jacobson.
Oh, yes.
Ivy Jacobson. I don't even know if Jacobson's actually in your last name. I think it's just Ivy Jacobs. But you look at Ivy Jacobs, you go, she's a good kid.
She's a great kid.
She's a kid. You look at the messages that she sends to Soft Launch. You look at the messages she sends Soft Launch on Instagram, and you go, this makes our day.
No, absolutely. And she's been doing that for years because when we had the Google form.
You look at her, you go 23-year-old female from Los Angeles.
Yeah. We gotta go, how the fuck did you find this?
It's just super cool. Just wanted to give a big shout out to Ivy and anybody who takes time out of their day to reach out and let us know that they like what we're doing.
Yes, Eliana also.
Yes, facts. Anybody that reaches out and lets us know that they're a fan of what we're doing, we're a fan of what you're doing. And we hope that this podcast reaches you, at whatever point it reaches you, I hope it makes your day better.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. It's all about having a good day.
Yeah,
Because if you're having a bad day, it feels rough, but at the end of the day, you gotta do something. You
gotta do something. And also, like I will say, sometimes I go into this podcast and I'm in a bad mood, and then after I'm done, I'm like, that was really fun. And I hope that you guys feel that same way too.
Oh, 100%. That's just what it's all about. And another little fun fact about Ivy. Ivy messages the Soft Launch Instagram, and she can just tell which one is responding.
Yeah. She said, thanks, JC.
And I went really far out of my way to be gender neutral and like girly.
Yeah.
And thanks, JC. I was actually looking for Samantha on
this.
Yeah. You understand? I'm actually trying to tell you I'm going through a tough time. Where's the woman here? Yeah. Because I know you can't fucking help me. I'm actually going through something jokes can't fix. How about that? No, it's a fun time, but I just wanted to, I'm in a grateful mood, so I just wanted to shout out a couple people who are showing us love and we're happy to have on board. And it was just a fun weekend.
Yeah.
Fun weekend, 4 shows. I love going on the road with Radel because in the 8 shows that we've done now together, it's usually just the 2 of us. Mm-hmm. So I can just get loose, go up there, have fun. It's a lot of fun to see people's faces when they realize that Radel is about to get the stage.
Oh my God, the best feeling.
Because they're so excited.
There is really nothing better doing a show for like an actual headliner people came to see.
Yeah.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
And then there's some people that have that pull when they're just doing a showcase show.
Oh, no.
Like Jeff Alcurie.
Yeah, because you put Jeff Arcuri on a lineup, people are going to go to see him.
It was one of the best shows I've ever done. Mm-hmm. And it was just a showcase show. It wasn't his show. He went up like second. Mm-hmm. And when I said I couldn't even finish his name. Yeah. And people got up and stood up and started clapping.
Damn, that shit is the best.
And it was such an incredible crowd. And then he was like, wow, they were great. And I was like, yeah, I think they're all here for you.
Wow, they were great. No fucking shit, buddy. You're on the lineup.
Yeah, no, but even when everything I was saying they were going for, and I'm like, whose crowd is this?
Well, yeah, you know what they say about Jeff Arcuri? First thing, we don't really know Jeff that well, but big shout out to Jeff Arcuri. Jeff Arcuri was a cruise comic. Like, he was a struggle, not like for all intents and purposes, he was a struggling comedian to make ends meet. And then Clips took him over the top, crowd work Clips. And the thing about Jeff Arcuri that people always say is that when he started like blowing up, his crowds were a little rowdy because they just wanted him to do crowd work.
Yeah.
And he had to train them over a couple shows, different stops in different cities, and be like, he would come out before the host. He'd be like, hey, this is my show. I'm going to do crowd work. I'll do it at the end. But before that, I have like this many comics and I'm going to be doing material. You'll get your chance to get what you came to see in your mind, but give me what I want first, and then we'll get to what
I love that.
So, like, his crowd is good because he trained them to be that way.
That's great. Yeah, they're incredible. And they just come out to a regular show and even go to his headlining show.
I know. Well, I mean, that's... If you're a big comic and you're in New York City and you're letting us... Like, Mark Norman, I would never... No offense to Mark Norman, not because he's not good, but, like, he is so accessible in the city, I would never go see him on tour.
I know.
Because the ticket... You go to New York Comedy Club, any show, they'll give you 2 fucking tickets to come back for free. Yeah. And then you just wait for Mark Norman to fucking get on the lineup and you go.
Yeah. And then you just look at Mark Norman's audience and go, yuck.
Oh, really?
I actually don't. Anytime I can tell people are there for him, they don't fuck with me. It's just, I don't know who listens to this podcast. It's just like bland white boys.
It's dudes, yeah, it is.
It's just bland white boys that are not interested in hearing anything. Honestly, any other comic has to say, and you're like, then go see him by himself.
Yeah, it is true. That's
it's so irritating.
I've done. I mean, Lord knows I've done enough.
I've done so many shows
with Mark Norman, and when his people are there to see him, they almost hold it sometimes.
Yeah,
like, they withhold the big laughs because they know Mark is coming. But you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
you can only do what you can do. And Jeff is also, his clips are so like fucking bubbly.
He's so fun.
He's such a silly guy, and
he's just a really nice. I mean, so is Mark Norman.
Yeah.
Mark Norman's the best. Yeah. I think he's like really great, and he like goes out of his way to like start conversations and things like that.
Mark Norman, for as successful as he is way nicer than he should be.
Absolutely.
Mark Norman, and people get on him for like being a little autistic, which maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But you go, he gets into a conversation, he lets everybody have a turn.
Absolutely.
And there's just not a lot of comics you can say that about. Yeah. Comics are the fucking worst.
Yeah, comics are the worst. If you're like a person that's single, listening to this thing, and you go, I think I want to be with a comic, go, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
You understand?
You absolutely don't. And if you're a fan of comedy and you listen to this podcast, type in your favorite comics. We'll tell you how they are in real life.
Yeah.
We'll tell you if they're a fun hang or not.
Yeah. One thing also about Mark Norman, he goes, if you ever want to meet him, just stand at a city bike station.
100%.
Because the amount of times I've been in a light on a city bike and Mark Norman pulls up next to me on his city bike and he goes, hey, I'm gay. And he's the guy's a great guy. He's very funny. You guys should check him out if you don't already fucking know. Yeah. But I say that to say Radel's audience is also fucking awesome. Yeah. Because I feel like the rapport that he's built with those people is like real friendship. He also does he does a meet and greet after almost every show. Love that.
And like the people talk to him like a family member.
Yeah.
And they are 10 times more excited to talk to his mom than they are to him. If you guys don't know who Radel Ortiz is, just Google him. Like, he's fucking hilarious. He does mad skits with his mom, and his mom comes to almost every show. Yeah. And a little fun thing, his mom was feeling sick, so she couldn't come to Albany, so he FaceTimed her in for the shows, and the crowd loves it. Yeah. And she's so fucking, like, she's just so happy to be there, and she's just a ray of fucking sunshine. Yeah. First show that we did in Connecticut, which is like 2 hours away from the city, she came up, she didn't tell him she was coming. So like when she got to the green room after I was done and she came in, I was like, yo, like, and he, like, the video, he just posted it. Go watch the video. It's so cute and wholesome.
I love that.
And I just watch how him and his mom are. I go, am I a bad son?
You're so stupid. You look at his mom and you go, she's living the best Dominican mom life of 100%. All time because she's doing something she probably never thought she would do.
Absolutely.
And she's doing it with her son.
Yeah.
Who, I don't know if he's got any siblings. Her favorite kid.
No, you look at it and go, both his siblings came up.
I love that. It was
his mom, and they came with the 2 siblings, and his 2 siblings sat front row.
I love that. And you go, what I said what I said. Yeah. You look at his mom, and you go, he's her favorite.
100%. Well, to be fair, you look at Dominican people, you go, he's the only boy. He could have been a fucking homeless junkie.
Yeah. You understand?
Just what it is, but yeah, she was living her best life. It was so much fun. The Albany shows were fun. The Connecticut shows were electric.
I love that.
I don't know where all those fucking Puerto Rican people came from or where they hide at, but up at the fucking Funny Bone in Manchester, they were all out.
I love that. One thing about Puerto Rican goes, I got a house over here. Yeah. It's very nice. There's a house down the street, and then the whole family's just gonna move.
Bro, I think being with you, because we're both Puerto Rican, we've started to pick up delve a little deeper in like the nuances of our specific version of New York culture. And like, it is so fucking heavy anywhere you go. Yeah. When a person's Puerto Rican, you can fucking smell it.
Yeah, you feel it.
You could smell it on. You look at them and they go, and you see a Yankee hat and you just know what it is. You just know what it is. There was a Puerto Rican guy in the front row. He had a Yankee hat and a Yankee hand tattoo. No. And of course, he's from
the Bronx?
New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey.
What are we doing? The brand is so strong. These people are so funny. And Radel and his mom, will talk. I don't know how many people are listening to this that have seen me with the Radel. And if you're a Radel fan and you haven't seen him, if you go to the meet and greet, his mom will give you her phone number. She makes actual friends. Like, we were in Chicago and she made plans to go to a domino game.
she'll go. You understand? And you go, let her meet my dad.
You're 100. Oh, please. God forbid. And God forbid he has that thing on him, a cheesecake. God forbid he has a galletico on him. It's going to get real fucking testy.
Yeah.
But it's like she makes genuine friends with everybody to the point where Radel's got to be like, Mommy, you got to stop giving your number out.
Yeah, I mean, she does.
But she can't.
No. She's so excited.
And it's just like, if two things. I'll give you, this is a little bit of like behind baseball. If you're a big Radel fan, bring a woman with you and have her be God-fearing. Talk to Radel's mom about the Lord and she'll stay there for 2 hours.
I love that.
100%.
That's so funny. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's living his best life and he took his family along with him. You go, you're just a great guy.
Yeah, good guy. Good guy raised right.
You love to see that. Yeah.
You go raised right. You go, it's just, it's a big spectrum. Latinos are a big spectrum, especially mothers and sons. Mm-hmm. Big spectrum. And, the ones that are very involved, it's usually not this well represented.
Not at all.
I think this might be the only case.
Yeah.
Where an over-involved Latin mother has been for the best.
Yeah. Probably the only other person is Marcelo.
Oh, yeah, Marcelo. And you look at it and you go, great job. They're doing a great job.
They're doing a great job.
And it's just Tuesday, so we just got to think about what we say.
Yeah.
Okay? Because there's plenty of jokes to make. There's always a joke to make, but why joke about somebody's doing great?
I know. Well, the thing is that it has nothing to do with them. Right? Uh-huh. It has a lot to do with me and the experiences that I've had in my life.
When Samantha sees a healthy relationship, if you don't think that me and my mom being on speaking terms for our whole lives is a red flag to Samantha... You have another thing coming. She just sees a healthy relationship between a son and his mother, and she goes, something's wrong. I don't like that.
Yeah. It's not healthy. I like a healthy relationship. You just go, some people think that it's healthy and it's a little unhealthy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You look at me, you go, if you're holding hands with your mother and you're a grown man, you go, yuck.
Yeah, if you look at it and you go, if you're a grown man and your mother has seen your full naked body.
Yeah.
After the age of 12.
Yeah.
You go, there's a problem.
You go, 6.
It's just what it is. Who does Mama's Boys better than Latin people?
Nobody.
Who's a
probably Italians?
Yeah,
well, you look at it and you go, same thing.
Yeah.
You look at it, you go, exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go, they have no use for their. Well, you look at Chinese people and you go, probably them too.
You think so, mother?
Well, back in the day, they used to if they had a daughter, they kill the daughters. You never heard about that?
But that's not because they love the mothers. That's because there were too many women in China.
Well,
they didn't have enough boys.
That's still, but
there was an overpopulation crisis.
I know, but I also have Chinese friends, and
You have a Chinese friend.
I had other ones.
You know Alice Choi.
No, but they go. The favorite is always the son.
Of course,
kind of every culture. You kind of look at it and you go, "We had to fight the patriarchy."
Yeah, and I look at that, I go, "Good fucking luck." You've been at it for 2,000 years, and you'll be at it for 2,000 more.
You just look at the matriarchy, and you go, "You're upholding the patriarchy." Actually,
well, you look at the matriarchy, you go male-centered.
Yeah,
you're begging for us to fucking keep things the same. You put every woman down just to have a good one.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do? Obviously, we're telling jokes, but yeah. You look at it and you go, I think Latin people do Mama's Boys best.
Yeah,
because even Italian people are good too, but there's not as much affection from the boy to the mom. I love my fucking mother. I fucking kill for her. But you watch a fucking Latin kid with his mom and you go, Mommy, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I want to suck on your teeth. Yeah, that's how they are. You understand? It's so gross.
How do they say it?
I want to suck on your teeth.
You can suck my fucking dick.
Yeah, that's a Dominican guy to his mom.
Jesus Christ. And you can see who's
you can see I haven't worked through some things.
Yeah, you can see who's scarred up on this couch and it's the rescue and not this one.
You understand?
No, it's what it is. Latin people, and he's a mama's boy in the best way.
I love that.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see how excited the people get. If you think they get excited for him when mommy comes out, it's a whole different.
I love that.
They get so excited.
I really love that.
Yeah. But the shows were fun, and a little fun fact about these shows that makes this weekend a little bit different from any other weekend I've ever done comedy. I did my first ever joke in all Spanish.
Yes.
It's true. I did a joke. The story goes, I'll post a joke, and we haven't done this in forever. I'll put the joke on the Patreon, www.patreon.com/offlaunch. $5 a month, you get exclusive content, and the next piece of exclusive content for you is my full unedited joke in all Spanish. It was poorly read.
Yeah.
It was mispronounced. And it fucking crushed. I'm not even joking. It was so fucking
You look at the internet and you go, they always like, oh, if you can't speak Spanish. And then you meet Latin people and they don't give a shit as long as you put in a little effort. You don't even have to have an accent.
Yeah.
You just say a word in Spanish. Doesn't
100%.
matter how you say it. If it's wrong or not, they go, I love that.
100%. You look at You look at most people on the planet, and except for maybe like American white people.
Yeah.
You look at most groups of people on the planet, you go, if somebody from outside of their culture shows an interest in being inside their culture, they just love it.
They love it.
And that's pretty across the board.
I mean, I would feel that way too when I would work. I worked in a building and there were people that didn't speak English.
Yeah.
And they would try to speak English to me, like some of my workers. And I would be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, like so excited they were doing that. It's just an internet
the
thing.
internet.
It's
It's
the internet
100%
making
the
people be like, oh, speak English and speak this. And it's like no one that actually does that.
The biggest regret, one of the biggest regrets I have in my life, actually, and this is obviously dramatic, but it is a little true, is jumping on the Chet Hanks hate bandwagon.
Yeah.
Because Chet Hanks, it wasn't problematic at the time. Sure, Jamaican people fucking love Chet Hanks.
Well, yeah.
They love him.
Well, you look at what
He's
Adele,
great.
she went into their Bantu nonsense. People loved it.
Because they like the culture. And people try to be like, nah, you can't like it to that point. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Man. You understand? Not my line to say, and I'm sure a real Jamaican person feels different, but like, I don't ever see Chet Hanks get any real hate.
Yeah.
Because if it was that much of a problem, he would not go back to Jamaica or even keep trying. It's a couple people that don't like it.
Yeah.
And you look at them, you go to being babies.
You also go, Chet Hanks go there, he could just be a British guy.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. I don't know if I ever told that story at the pod where I didn't, you know me. I barely made it through school.
Yeah.
So like I know there's like the British Virgin Islands and things like that. I knew like there was British influence in Jamaica.
Oh, but you didn't know it was like a colony.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair.
So I'm at work one day and our IT guy comes in and he's waiting in the building for me because I was late to work, obviously. And I go in and we had like a door lady and she was Jamaican. And I knew she was Jamaican.
Yeah, you did tell the story.
I told it on here?
Yeah, but to finish it.
Oh, and then he's just like a white guy with blue eyes and like blonde hair. And he's doing the accent to her. And I'm like, this motherfucker. You understand?
You looked at him, you thought it was fucking Dougie Jr.?
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out Jury Duty Company Retreat. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. But yeah, he did it. And then I knew her as one name. And then she's telling him to call her Peggy. And I'm like, hey, why didn't you tell me to call you that?
It's different.
And then
because you'd call her Peggy, but she needed to be called Peggy.
Peggy. Yeah. And then
Peggy, my sister.
Then he kept using the accent, just me and him, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And then I realized
he's Jamaican as well.
Yeah, he was telling me he's from Kingston and stuff, and I was like, "Oh," and then I'm like, "What?" I was so confused.
Samantha heard he's from Kingston. He goes, "Hey, Sean, you Mr. Kingston." You understand? And actually, Samantha was the first one to offend somebody that day.
Yeah. I said somebody call 911.
But they loved it. I did my first joke in Spanish. The crowd was so supportive. I read it off my phone. Go to the Patreon to see it. And I did say at the beginning of the year that I wanted to do a little bit more in Spanish. And then I got closer and I go, that's fucking terrifying.
Terrifying.
But it is fun. They are supportive and it's good to push yourself.
It is.
Me and Radel were eating at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And he was like, dog, try a joke in Spanish tonight. And I was like, I'll give you 1 minute. And I did like 3.
I love that.
And
Yeah,
it was
you
a
did.
lot
And
of
it's just
fun.
because it took you a long time to read.
Well, it took me a long time to get the pronunciation out. I had to conjugate the verbs. I had to carry the fucking accents. I had to hit a couple Nyas. It was a lot of work, but I got through it. And you guys go to the Patreon and check that out. But I did my first joke in Spanish and it was mad fun.
That's hysterical. I'm so glad for you.
Do you ever think you're going to try something in Spanish?
Probably not.
Can I ask you why?
Because you grew up with like way more Spanish influence.
I mean, yes, but not really. Not like I didn't grow up with a lot, but you grew up with a pretty good amount as well.
No, my family really just speaks English.
Yeah, but you have 2 grandparents that both speak Spanish. And
of
so
course,
do I.
but I didn't. This was Tata and your abuelito were like, you're mi mampipa. I spent way more time with my
your
Italian. That's why I got Italian words that I say every now and then.
Yeah.
But like I spent time with my dad's parents, but like they didn't live in the same building as me.
Yeah,
So I just, and it was like, hi. And you know, my grandma was cooking all the time.
Right. You ever think about unshackling yourself from your fears and insecurities?
And this guy thinks he's so much better than me because
I'm
he
not.
did one thing. You understand? Thing. And now he's like, you got it. You got it. Just don't let your fears define you. You feel me? I never let my fears define me. I do whatever because I can do whatever.
My shit is, do you even want to get married or no? Because why are you coming at me so crazy when I'm literally trying to encourage you to be a better person?
I face my fears every single day when I put myself on the internet, when I hit a stage. Yeah. So maybe mind your fucking business, okay? Maybe some of us don't like to listen to ourselves all the time. Maybe it's hard enough for me to speak in English.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't go to college. Yeah. Maybe I stumble on my words a little bit.
So I'll take that as a no. Yeah. And you don't feel like you have to, but I think it's just something like that. You'd be funny with it and it'd be fun a fun exercise for you to do.
Yeah, I'm not saying never, but you go, is it going to happen in the near future? Absolutely not.
I hear you.
You go maybe in 5 years.
Yeah. I feel like we both get hit up to do so much stuff in Spanish that like at this point it's like a willfully ignorant thing. Like I want to fucking work.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I can just try to speak a little bit more Spanish, it'll help. But you look at me and you go, I did one joke on each show, and I'm no closer to being fluent than I was before.
You did one joke, and now you're like, you know what? Actually, I think I'm not going to speak English anymore.
I fucking love that word.
Yeah.
And I crush it every single time. What are you gonna do? Had a great show, great time with Radel's audience, and I can't wait to get back on the road.
And you had a great time with him as well.
Oh yeah, man. We were driving up. We were listening. One thing about him, he listens to literally anything. I was listening to rock songs that I thought only existed on Guitar Hero.
That's hysterical.
He one thing about him, he's a little autistic.
Will you give it away? Give it away! Give it away now!
If you've heard of the song, he's so much deeper. I was listening to nonsense, and you like it like it's fun, it's interesting but it's like, how the fuck did you find this shit?
Yeah. I had I had shows while you were gone, and Monroe Martin was on one. Shout out to Monroe Martin, he's very funny. And he starts talking about like now he loves having a car in New York, and he goes, yeah, I just go in there and I blast my music, I sing real loud, and he goes, I've been listening to this song, and he said to me, I'm like, I've never heard of that. He's like, it's a country song. I'm like, I don't like country. He goes, nah, you like music. And because we have like, he's told us songs to listen to, we've told him songs to listen to, and like we would listen to songs in the green room together. And and he was like, nah, you can't say you love music if you don't like country music. And so he started playing for me, and I was like, actually, I like that. He's like, I'm telling you. And he's like, I know you would like it.
Now that I'm thinking of it, Monroe Martin might be in like my short list of people, the funniest people to be like, to try to convince me of something. He is when he's trying to convince you of something, like a song, it's very funny.
It's very funny. Or trying to convince you that Bruno Mars needed Anderson .Paak.
Yeah. It's just people, everybody's got their own opinions.
Everyone's got their own thing.
And everybody in this is America. Everybody has the right to be wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And if your opinion differs from mine, unfortunately, you're wrong. You understand?
What are you going to do? It's what it is. It was a great weekend. Had a lot of fun. Shout out to Radel. Shout out to anybody listening who might have found me from the shows. Welcome. You're welcome forever. What about my baby? How was your weekend? What's one thing about you?
One thing about me is I was left all alone for the second weekend in a row because I'm not loved.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's just my second weekend home alone as a single mother. It's no problem. You see which leg the dog is laying on because she doesn't even know who her fucking father is anymore. She doesn't even know what his face looks like.
Yeah, no, you look at her, you go, she's laying the way she goes because when they face away from you, they're trying to protect you, and she goes, my mother's fucking crazy, I gotta protect my father. It's just the truth.
You gotta do something.
Yeah, so I was alone, a single mom again this weekend. Single mom who works 2 jobs, loves her kids, and never stops.
And I'll stop you right there. Continue your story.
Yeah. So, I had some shows on Friday, and you go, my weekend just wasn't as good as JC's because I did 2 shows. One, shout out to Brooklyn Improv. They booked me, and there's a new club in Brooklyn. If you are in Brooklyn, you should go. It's new. They have really good people on their shows.
Yeah.
And you should go. And I think right now they're doing, because they just opened, they're doing like free and
cheap tickets.
Or very cheap tickets. They have full meals there.
Yeah.
The food is incredible.
The Improv is one of the most like established comedy fixtures in the entire industry.
And the club is super snazzy. Like, it's really nice.
So you go to the Improv, it's a good time. Fucking check it out. Maybe you catch me today.
Yeah, maybe you catch me there. I'm on the Avails. And it's in Williamsburg. It's really cute. It's like a date night. It's a really cute date night spot. Like, if you want to take somebody out, you should go there.
Very cute area as well.
Yeah. So I got booked for that. I was super excited to get booked for that. And it's just new. So it's still like their soft opening. So there just wasn't that many people in there. And it's a pretty large room.
Yeah.
I think it could fit like 300 people, and there was maybe like, I don't know, 20.
Yeah.
So
if you performing for 20 people,
great.
Out of context, not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
There are rooms where 20 people is perfect.
It's perfect.
And the Brooklyn Improv is not one of those shows.
Yeah. But I had a blast.
Yeah.
I had such a good time. The hang was great. It felt like old comedy back in the day, because we were sitting in the green room. It was just me, Monroe Martin, and Max. And Max goes, "This feels like 2021."
Yo,
like, I know. And we were just like laughing. It was just really nice.
Isn't it a crazy thing? Sorry to cut you off. Isn't it a crazy thing that we've been in comedy long enough to remember different eras?
I know.
Like, we had different times in our career. So it wasn't how it is now. It wasn't always.
It wasn't always like this.
It was a different way at one point.
But yeah, it was a good time. And then after I had like mad time in between shows. So I was like, I don't know, I'm just going to walk around. I was literally going to just walk the bridge. I was going to literally walk
to Williamsburg?
From Williamsburg into the city and then up to the Upper East Side because I was like, I have nothing to do. I had like 2 hours. And I was like, I can do this in 2 hours.
Yeah.
But then I walked out and I looked to my left and there's Cab Washington.
There he is. There's the guy. Cab Washington.
Cab Washington and Tom Zappia. And I ended up just hanging out with them. We had a blast. We had a great hang. It was just a really fun show of great hangs. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a great show later.
And then
I didn't.
What are you gonna do? You didn't have a great show. Some shows are good, some shows are bad.
Yeah.
Let's not say too much because I kind of want to get booked by these people again. They give away money.
No. It was
Have
great.
you been paid?
Yeah, you asked me for my Zelle. But yeah, no. It was just not a good show, and it wasn't because of the crowd.
No.
It was because of the people he booked. You understand?
Yeah, some shows are all shows are not created equal.
No, but it's fine. That was fine. And then the next day I had no shows. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a Samantha day.
Yeah.
I'm going to do all the things I like to do.
There you go. What'd you do?
So I got up
At
11:45. Laid in bed till about 12:20. And then I got up. I had to walk my door there. And then I was like, you know what? I took on a really long walk, and that was really nice. It was a nice day. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, let me go get some my favorite iced coffee from our neighborhood, like our neighborhood spot. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, I'll go home now. Mm-hmm. And I walked. I passed Ditmars. I looked at TJ Maxx, and I was like, no.
You gotta do something.
I walked one block. I kept walking like I was gonna. And then I literally go, what am I doing? Turn right around to the U-turn.
Damn, TJ Maxx caught you like the fucking sex workers in the red light district.
Yeah, exactly. I
You
go,
walk
you know
by,
what?
it's
I'm
like,
gonna stick my
who
dick
am I?
in.
Yeah. I'm putting it in.
Yeah. So that's how I was. I go, I'm going in. Yeah. So I went into TJ Maxx, spent some money I didn't need to spend, got some new clothes, wearing a pair of jeans that I got from there.
Come on.
And then I met up with David and Alice.
Can I ask you what it is about shopping at places like TJ Maxx and Marshalls? What is it that is so exciting?
The deals.
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing a pair of jeans that are $90.
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
How do you know that they were actually $90 outside of what they say on the tag?
Because it's not the TJ Maxx tag you're looking at. You're looking at the brand's tag.
But do you think it's possible that TJ Maxx is just running a really fucking elaborate scheme?
No, because I can look these jeans up online. They're Kenzie.
But you didn't, though.
But I could.
You could, but you didn't. So they could just be...
And it's just you trying to ruining my happy time. It's not enough for you to leave me 2 weekends in a row. Now you gotta fucking shit on what I did. Okay? On the fucking pair of jeans I'm wearing right now. I mean, the guy, do you want to get married or not?
I apologize.
Yeah, that's what I
apologize. I've overstepped.
You come into my house, you talk about TJ like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to TJ. I'm sorry to Max.
Yeah. So I went there, bought some stuff, and then I went to dinner with David and Alice, and I had the best sushi spot of all time.
What's it called?
Shout out Rosella's. On Avenue A in like St. Mark's. It is the best experience I've ever had dining. I'm not one for like a chatty waiter too much. I go, this guy's my friend.
Yeah.
I had such a good time. He gave us free drinks, multiple free drinks. He gave us multiple free apps, just whatever. And he's like, you guys got to come back. Like once he found out we were like he goes, where are you guys from? And I was like, I grew up literally down the street. He's like, no way. And then he just like gave us free shit after that. I guess they don't see that often.
It's just crazy. Maybe even if he does, to be so nice as a server where the customer legitimately thinks you're friends.
Absolutely.
You're very good at your job.
You're very good at your job. You go, be a stripper.
Yeah, 100. Because it's literally his job to make you feel special.
Yeah, and he did.
And I look at it and I go, you felt special.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out Baxter.
Yeah.
I don't remember anyone's name.
Yeah. Shout out Big Body Baxter.
Yeah. You look at him and you go, your sister would love him. He looked like Hudson Williams.
Really?
He
Little Asian kid?
Yeah, but he was gay.
Oh, even better for my sister.
Yeah.
You got it typed.
She does. I think he was giving David the eyes, but David wasn't into it. But anyway, food was really good. If you need like a swanky date spot and you got some money to spend because it wasn't that cheap, you're gonna go to Rosella's and you're gonna just let them like tell you what to order and you're just gonna do it. But you gotta get that smoked trout nigiri roll.
Yeah.
It changed my fucking life.
Smoked trout nigiri roll. You said that. I thought you were starting to slur for a second. I was like, hold on now. I don't want to edit this thing. I gotta get it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What's the name? Rosella's? You hear the name Rosella's and you don't go sushi.
Well, I was like, I passed this place before. I thought it was Italian. He goes, yeah, you're not the first person to say that. Apparently it's a bird from Australia. What does that have to do with sushi? Absolutely nothing, but the owner likes Australia. That's what he said. That's what he's like, I don't know.
That's so funny because the culture still doesn't match. It's just a culture you couldn't even imagine.
No. It just makes absolutely no sense. But then they said they don't do traditional sushi, so that does make sense.
Yeah, of course. It's just got to be tough for, people who, Japanese people are trying to find a good sushi spot and they go, what is Rosella's?
Yeah.
You understand? That's fun. All fun. Good and fun.
Yeah.
Having fun. I'm leaving that in. I will apologize for it. But at the end of the day, I think we should be able to make those kinds of jokes.
Yeah.
It's just what I like to do.
Yeah, it's what you like to do. But then I went out. But before that, I got into my influencer bag a little bit. Yeah. I did a curly hair routine.
That's right. Yes, you did.
And
Go check it out. You posted it.
I posted it. And I just want everyone to know I felt like an asshole from the very first second to the very end.
What is it about filming lifestyle content that makes you feel like you're a fucking loser?
I just don't. Oh, it's crazy because I actually intake that.
Yeah.
Right? Like I do watch those.
You love it.
I love it. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know, just taking myself seriously is just not something I like to do.
I hear you.
And I'm just like, this feels silly.
Yeah. My whole thing is that with you, like you should make this type of content because you are in control of the whole process from top to bottom.
Yeah.
I feel like you're uncomfortable because you're trying to do things that you've seen when you just don't have, there are no rules. You can do whatever you want.
I can.
You could be doing a bit while you're doing your hair. Like you could be in a ridiculous there's a million things you could do to make yourself feel like you're making a comedic content.
Yeah. And
you just don't do them.
I just don't. But just like, I'm never going to keep up with lifestyle content.
I hear you, but like you can make your version of it in a way that doesn't make you want to die. But I feel you.
Yeah, but I did it, and then JC came home, and yesterday I took a day off so we could like spend some time together because he keeps fucking leaving me.
Good guy.
And I just want to be seen. So I took off yesterday, and we spent the day together, and he was in the shower, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna edit this curly routine and put it out. And he heard me doing the voiceover, and he goes, "You want me to do it?" And I'm like, yeah. Actually, I would love that.
I could tell. Once I hear you talking, like you were doing the voiceover for this video in your corporate voice.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You're like you were like on a call. You got to give yourself time. You think I'm balding?
No, you have something black stuck on your head. But whatever, it's gonna stay there.
Okay, well, yeah. I heard you struggling. I was like, let me do something.
Yeah, I just am not comfy with that at all.
I get it.
And maybe I'll get there eventually. I'm just not yet. But I posted it, and I feel like I'm in my lifestyle era. I had already started an Amazon storefront that I have not promoted yet. Mm-hmm. But I did apply for a Shop My, and that's like a website where you put all the links to any store that you have, and you get affiliate links from that.
So people will just go. They'll use your link to see what you buy?
To see, yeah. So like because the amount of messages I get, they're like, where'd you buy this? Where'd you get this? And then I have to like go and find a link where I could just send them my Shop My, and they can literally look at what, like I'll put a picture of what it is and look at all the thing, and they can buy it, and I get like affiliate.
I would love for you to dive into that because like that is such low input content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you can make it back doing that, then maybe I can stop working so hard.
Yeah.
On this.
No, and you go, and because I'm trying this year, what I'm trying to do is not be so like in my head, like Instagram makes you pick a niche, but I don't want to choose a niche.
No, yeah.
And I'm like, I love fashion. Like I really do like clothes, and I love fashion on a deal.
Yeah.
And I really do enjoy that, and people ask me for links, and I love finding them like and being like, use this promo code. I love it. It fucking fuels my fire.
Do me a favor, start making us money doing that then. Because you love it so much. Why can't I feel none of that love?
Yeah.
No, but you do. You got to double down into the things that make you feel. It's like the same way you push me to do like Arsenal content. Like I intake it so much, I'm gonna fucking give something back. So
you know, the first time I ever tried to explore like doing something more creative, I had a page and I would show you what I bought for cheap, and I actually was doing well, and then I got super anxious and stopped doing it.
Yeah, you're as an adult, you're a lot like a baby because not like you're emotional, but like you randomly become self-aware and could never be bothered.
Yeah.
You're just doing.
And it was like I was like, I had to take pictures of myself in outfits, and I just got really uncomfy with that. But my page was called See Sam Save. And it was great.
Yeah. So I just want you at home to know, once this podcast takes off the way it's supposed to, the first thing you're going to see is the See Sam Save page. That's going to be your first passion project.
You think so?
100%.
I know. I really do love it.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You don't
so
shut
anyway,
the fuck up about it.
I'm in my influencer bag. So anyone who's been asking for links, there are people that have commented on the podcast, like, Sam, where are those jeans from, or wherever. And now I'll have a place where I can put all the stuff. And I think I'm going to do every episode and show you what I'm wearing. Not today, because I know I love fashion. I'm just in an oversized stained sweater.
Is the link live?
Not yet. I just got approved for it today.
All right, so we'll get that all set up for you guys at home, so you guys can see what we're buying, and then maybe get us some kickback on that.
Yeah,
because that's what it's all about. One more thing that I did want to talk about. I had Cracker Barrel for the first time this past weekend.
Great,
pretty fucking good.
Yeah, and then this guy texted me, "You would love it here." I go, "If you think I haven't eaten at a Cracker Barrel, if you think I don't think they have the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life, you gotta think of it."
At the Cracker Barrel,
I thought it was great.
Really,
because I like Sue me. I like white people mac and cheese. I like a wet mac and cheese.
That's a hot take.
It is a hot take. I know that. I also Please. There's some mac and cheese I've had that I didn't love. Yeah. So, like, it doesn't matter who's
That's
making it.
That's not true. We had it from Burger Bar.
We had it from Burger Bar. You're right. And I did hate it because it just, I'm like, if I wanted to make Velveeta, I would make it myself. Yeah. But, I mean, I like everybody's mac and cheese. But I like a white person mac and cheese.
What's the difference between a white person mac and cheese and a black person mac and cheese?
I feel like white people don't bake it.
Yeah.
I feel like they make it on the stove.
Yeah.
And I feel like people of color put it in the oven.
Yeah.
And it comes crispy on top. And I like that, too. It's different. It's just not... Like
it's not a necessity for you.
Yeah. I can have. I just give you give me a little macaroni.
Yeah.
And you give me a little cheese, and you go. I'm in heaven.
Yeah.
You cook at me, you go. I'm just an Italian kid.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And I just like a little pasta.
Yeah. When it comes to pasta, less is more.
Yeah, I just don't care.
They're
like,
adding some extra.
Yeah. I also go. I'll eat that. I'm gonna eat it regardless.
Of course.
You just look at me and you go. If I'm really talking about my favorite mac and cheese ever,
go.
You go Kraft mac and cheese.
Really?
You go. When I first moved out, I had boxes of that. I was just making mac and cheese because I felt like a kid for the first time being able to do whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm just going to have mac and cheese every day.
Yeah.
It was good.
Kraft mac and cheese is absolutely iconic. You look at Kraft mac and cheese, you go, I ate it all the time, never cooked it.
Yeah, JC, I don't know if everybody knows that. You like raw pasta.
I love raw pasta.
My mom used to give that to us as a little snack sometimes.
Same thing. My mom used to give it to us as a snack. And then, God forbid, she was out the house a little bit too long, I would just eat a whole box.
She thought she had mice.
If I was
she just had JC. You understand?
If I was hungry, I would just eat a whole box of pasta.
That's crazy. You know? I have done that. I've come home and be like, oh, I know I have a box of pasta. I'm going to make some pasta tonight. And then I look at the pasta and it's half eaten. And I'm like, are you serious? And it was what? I don't know.
My shit is like, what changes? If you put it in water and I don't, what's the difference?
But the fact is that you're fucking eating it.
Is it not to be ate?
Yes, but then buy me a new pack. I think I have a whole pack in there. I don't think that you're eating shit raw.
We still use the food. The food is still sustenance. What's the difference between how it's prepared? If I fucking want to snort rice, I'll do it because I'll still be using it. So how it's used is irrelevant.
That's a good argument.
It's the correct argument.
And I go, it's just against me, so you are wrong. Yeah. But you go, it is a good argument.
Yeah, I mean, if it's getting ate, then it's great. You're making use of it. It's better to eat it than not eat it ever.
You're just eating. The thing is that you're just eating a pound of pasta raw. And you just go, that's crazy. You understand?
You go crazy maybe. But people be acting like I'm gross for that. People be acting like it's disgusting. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's pasta.
I don't think it's disgusting. I think it's annoying when I go to cook it thinking that I have a box because you don't tell me you're doing that. So I think I have a box of pasta and then it's just eaten.
Let me tell you
and leave me 2 fucking little strands of fucking angel hair.
I'll tell you what. This is what I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to only tell you one time. You look at this situation, you go, Samantha's upset that there's not pasta when she wants to go cook it. But God forbid there is pasta. Then she's like, oh, all I do is cook in this house. I'm the cooker. I cook. That's what I do. And here I am trying to be self-sufficient, make sure I got a little something for me. So take something off your plate, have you do less. I mean, pasta.
I make sure my stomach's full, so you only got to worry about yours.
You know what it is? No, I'm sorry about that. What it is, when I'm hungry, I've waited. By the time I tell myself it's time to eat, I am as hungry as I can possibly be. Like, I can't go any longer. By the time I've admitted to myself that I'm hungry, I just don't have the time. You look at me and you go, I wouldn't even toast bread. Yeah. Because, it took too long to me. Do you know what I used to do here? I used to take bread, and I just took cold butter, and I made a fake empanada.
Oh, and yeah, I do it all the time.
Oh, so good. So we're on the same page. You're getting ready to judge me.
You look at me and you go, I got in trouble as a kid once.
Yeah.
By once, I mean all the time. Yeah. Because I would wake up before my parents. Look at me. I was a morning kid. I used to wake up before my parents. My mom used to be like, after a certain age, which was literally 5, she goes, you wake up, you can go put on your cartoons in the living room. You don't have to wake me up. Yeah. So I would be out there, but I'd be fucking starving. Yeah. So I would just eat a loaf of bread. And then my mom would be like, you can't do that. Yeah. And I'd be like, but it's there. That was for all of us. And you understand? And no butter.
Yeah. You just raw dog and rice.
I just raw dog and it was white bread. Yeah. And you go, we were trash. And you go, it was on sale, and it was not even. It was cheaper than Wonder Bread. It was like a huge. It was like for a family.
Yeah.
And I'd eat the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, no wonder.
No, what? Yeah, my mom would be like, you can't do that. And I look at it and I go, I see this. It's fucking 50 cents. Yeah. You know,
I'll buy another one.
You got the fucking money. Why would you bring me into this world? You can't feed me. You understand?
Why the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it? Yeah. But yeah, it's what it is. Sometimes that's who I am. How you were as a 5-year-old is how I am now.
Yeah.
But I've been batty.
Sometimes you get up from the couch and go get me a piece of bread. I eat a piece of bread.
I love that. Yeah.
I like. But you make
it seem like it's like a crazy thing you're doing because you prefer to treat yourself nicer.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's just that things that you do, you'll eat raw pasta, which is like I get like a couple pieces, right? Because like I grew up doing that. You eat a whole fucking box, right? Or he'll go, I'm starving. I go, oh great, we have leftovers, and it'll be like from a restaurant, so it's like already packed for you, everything in one plate.
Oh yeah.
And he'll just come to the couch. It's ice cold, and I'm like, just put it in the microwave. 2 minutes.
Can't do it.
And he'll be like, no, it tastes good this way. I'm like, you're lying.
My shit is this.
You're lying.
No, listen. My thing is, our microwave is garbage. And
no, we do have the worst.
We have the worst microwave.
If anyone's interested in the worst microwave that's ever been created, do I have a brand for you?
Yeah. If you want your food to be 1% warmer than it was before you put it in the thing, come to our house.
Yeah. If you want your food to be colder than when you take it out,
you look at our microwave, you go freezer.
It's a freezer. It just doesn't. I am not, no joke. I put a plate in there for 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes.
Nah,
it's ice.
No, facts. It's the worst microwave ever. There's nothing worse than when our microwave randomly locks in. Because I be putting shit in there for like 7 minutes.
Yo.
Because 7 minutes in that microwave is like 2.
2.
So I put something in there for 7 minutes and it's just fucking turned into lava.
Yeah.
Because it's been in the microwave so long. But I'm like, oh, now you want to work.
It does sometimes. Or you know what the worst part about a microwave is?
What?
Any microwave. It'll make your shit start popping so you think it's hot and you take it out and that shit's still ice cold.
It's
I'm like,
still cold.
don't fucking gaslight me.
Dog, my shit.
You understand?
You a microwave, your job is to heat up food. Why you spending so much time on the plate?
Yeah.
The plate be scorching hot. The food barely warm. Like you trying to warm up the plate so the plate can warm up the food. Well, you could just cut out the middle bit and do it yourself.
It's not a fucking hot plate. It's
Oh
a
my
regular
God.
plate.
Why are you obsessed with the plate?
Yo, it's so true. There's times I'm like, and I'm like, oh, the food must be, and then it's like it's never been in there.
Oh, that's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's like it's a middle manager. It's
Yeah.
like microwave, make the food hot.
Yeah, it is really annoying, but we do have the worst microwave.
So
but anyway, go ahead.
And I think you look at it and you go, that microwave has been here?
Yeah.
We didn't take that from the old
No,
apartment.
that's absolutely from the old apartment.
So then never mind.
You understand?
What are you going to do? I'm thinking like, oh, I've had this microwave my whole life.
No. I ordered it because I lived in an old building and I got a regular microwave and it wouldn't work because it needed too much power.
Yeah.
So I had to get like a really low voltage or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Really, and it just, you could tell.
Yeah.
You might as well just not even have one. You just go put your food on the counter and let it sit there for a couple hours. It's the same amount of time.
Yeah. You look at us, you go, leaving the food out on the counter is better than putting it in the microwave because at least on the counter, it'll get to room temperature eventually.
Yeah. You understand?
It's just what it is. The only thing we're going to have on our wedding registry outside of cash is a new microwave. So if you're that lucky listener, Vic Lucito, catch the drop because the microwave is going to be cheaper than the cash we're expecting.
Yeah. You understand?
No, man, it's what it is. But I went to, wow, we're fucking, you know the edible's hitting because we're on tangents.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm trying to tell you what the Cracker Barrel.
Oh.
You gotta do something.
It's what it is. I went to Cracker Barrel. I thought the food was good. It was very akin to IHOP. It's like IHOP Denny's type of place.
And you look at me and you go.
Of course, I go to Brandon Strong, but I went to that Cracker Barrel and they sell rocking chairs there.
Yeah, it's every single one.
That I didn't know, and it did feel icky.
You never sat on a rocking chair outside of a Cracker Barrel before?
No.
That was for sale?
No, I didn't know that they had those. That was my first time in Cracker Barrel. I heard jokes about Cracker Barrel. Like Cracker Barrel to me is like a stereotypical thing that people of color think white people do.
Yeah.
You know, that's how much I've heard it like in comedy. I'm like, I don't even care. But it was as white as they said.
No, it's crazy.
Also, something that needs to be explained. The person at the cash register when me and Radel went, she had 2 titty tattoos and like they're big like wings.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is the difference between white people and Puerto Rican people?
I'm not.
There's no difference.
You understand?
They do the same stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like I saw that. I was like, this lady would never want me to date her daughter.
Yeah.
But I go, you look like my mom. Like, what are we talking about?
That's hysterical.
It's just the truth.
You go, I've been to a Cracker Barrel in Tennessee.
Yeah.
You go, just hate crimes happen there.
Yeah. I will say the most unsettling thing about Cracker Barrel is that they legitimately sell military merch.
Oh, well, yeah, they have a whole store.
It's crazy. No, that for the like, there's Cracker Barrel shirt. Great, they sell U.S. military merch.
Yeah,
like the stuff that I see people wear, I've never seen it sold before.
Yeah,
what the fuck is?
Your hair is just on your forehead.
Oh, thank you.
No, yeah, it's crazy.
You
just put your hair right back on your forehead.
Oh my God, Lord
Go ahead,
Jesus Almighty, the guy is killing me. The guy. So no, I always thought that anytime I saw somebody wearing like U.S. military merch, like they served, they could just buy it at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And the shit that they had in there, I'm like, this is what everybody's wearing.
Yeah, they were never even served.
This is the plug.
Yeah.
This is where they're getting their white people clothing.
I know. You want to know who loves that kind of stuff?
Who?
My dad.
Of course. I look at your dad. I go, if they sold Dreamcatchers in Cracker Barrel, your dad would have 40.
100%. My dad has a military coat that my brother sent him when he was in the military.
Well, that's
and it has like
different.
a patch on it that says like "Beat Saddam."
Yeah, that's different. That comes from the real. These motherfuckers is buying shit at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
The stolen valor.
It is. It's true. That's actually really funny.
It's insane. It's just from Cracker Barrel.
And you go, they're actually stealing from the military because the military's not making any money in the back
No
end
money.
of that.
They're not giving back to nary a veteran. They're fucking. They're all living by us. You know what I mean? But it's merch.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
That's
But
funny.
Yeah, that definitely put me off about Cracker Barrel. That was about it.
Yeah, but you go. I went to a Cracker Barrel in Tennessee, and there was a wait to be seated.
About that. At what point?
And we waited
How long did you wait?
a while.
So
we waited about 30, 45.
At what point?
45 an hour.
At what point are you waiting to be sat at the Cracker Barrel and you go, we have to go somewhere else?
Well, we were driving somewhere. It was like, when it was by the hotel. We go, we'll go here.
Yeah.
You go, it's my entire family. You go, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and we want to go to Cracker Barrel. Because or we could go to the Red Lobster right there.
Of course.
Yeah, and you've heard about the Red Lobster's grouper.
Oh, it's the best grouper, unbelievable grouper. You got to try it. It's just what it is. You understand? Best story I think you have. Yeah. My favorite story. But went to Cracker Barrel. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And that was just what it was. That was our weekend, and that was a really long one thing about us. But one thing about us, we're a little high. We're chatting. You know what I mean? It's just about us. It's about our life. We will do a quick little roundup of the things we've been watching because I feel like a bunch of the shit that we watch has come to a conclusion.
Yeah.
Right? And we'll do that in our current event segment.
Yes.
And we'll call it Aight So Boom. We'll tell you about the shows that we're watching. And we have finished 2 of our favorite shows. Which one do you want to talk about first?
I was to a company retreat.
All right. Guys, this is a PSA. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it on the pod before. There's a show on Amazon Prime called Jury Duty where everybody's an actor except for one guy.
Yeah.
And it's basically a Truman Show situation and they're just letting this one guy completely drive the story, but everybody else is an actor. And
They create a whole world.
It's so good.
It's so good.
So good, so funny. You got to see it. They did a season 2 and it's better than season 1.
Yeah. I also feel like if you need something good to watch, like especially in today's world, there's a lot of things on fire right now. It's just a feel good show.
Yeah, feel good show,
and
it is very funny. It is very
hysterical.
Funny. It's all like it's a lot of improv and absurdity. It's sometimes I'm watching and I'm like, I would watch this if it wasn't like a prank on this guy.
Literally,
like there's a legitimate story.
It's a storyline. Yeah.
So we watched that show. What were your big takeaways?
I love Anthony.
Yeah,
Anthony
great.
Norman.
Yeah,
that's his name. He's the hero, as they call him.
Anthony Norman's the hero. He was a temp worker that turned into the person who tried to save this company.
Yeah,
and he like went so far out of his way to do all these great things, but nothing is more important than the fact that he has an absolute dump truck.
An absolute fucking stallion booty.
Yeah.
The guy, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're calling it rocking grandmas. I said I want to see the temp start to rock.
Yeah.
Because he has something going on back there.
He does.
Yeah.
Look at him, you go, cute guy.
Oh, you look at him, you go Jey Uso.
Yeah.
You look at him, you go. He looks like a fucking Uso.
He does look like an Uso.
He looks like a Samoan kid. He should be a part of the bloodline.
Yeah. I love the show, and my takeaway is I got to be in the next season.
I can't think because acting is not something that like motivates me to get out of bed. I'm not like inspired to like try to act, but I'll do it because it's fun. But like I would love to sink time, dedication, and effort into being one of the characters on Jury Duty Company Retreat.
I would. It's like literally, it's my number one thing I want to be.
It's an absolute dream gig.
Yeah.
You're literally playing make believe.
You're playing make believe for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, the funniest thing when I hear they get out of when the cameras are down. They still have to stay in character.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so funny.
It's so funny. It's fun.
They're watching movies as characters. It's such an exercise in creativity. I would love to do that.
I would, you guys have to watch it. It's just really good. We won't get into it too much, but it is just a really good show. We laugh really hard. There's parts where we can't even look at the screen because we know that they're acting, but the guy doesn't. So he's like, this is weird.
Yeah. It's so funny. What kind of character would you want to be?
I want to be I want to be different than me.
Yeah.
But I do kind of want to be somebody who like will sing a song every now and then, like a little Andy Bernard.
Yeah. Oh.
You understand?
I would love to see you do it because, like, when you're out in the world, I just can't imagine you being that aggressively silly. Like, and you have it in you, but I can't imagine you doing it.
Yeah. I can do it all day long,
Yeah.
but as soon as people are around, I go, I can't do that.
100%. I would want to be like a Dougie.
Yeah.
Like the one who's driving the absurdity.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like that in my regular life, but I really like hanging out with people who are, and I would love to play a person who does that.
Yeah. That would be,
to be like the real, like, eccentric person.
Yeah, what a great show. They did better this season because the first season they had some people who had been on other things before.
Oh, yeah, well, it's probably an impossible sell, at that point.
Yeah.
So they're giving up so much time.
No, but I'm saying they shouldn't have people that are recognized. Everyone that's on the show should be unknown people.
100%.
Because because on the first season, there's a guy on the cast
Who's on Parks and Rec.
Yeah. And the guy goes, I love Parks and Rec. Yeah. And then that guy couldn't be a main character anymore. He had like everything they had for him written as his character.
Yeah.
Had to push to the back, and he was just like a side character because they didn't want the guy to interact with him too much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It should all be unknowns, and we're gonna.
One thing about us, don't blow. Hey, listen to us, listeners. Don't blow this pot up yet. You understand?
Blow it up right now.
Yeah,
I'd rather
actually,
watch.
please.
Yeah, I'd rather just host
this.
a reunion. Get the fuck out of here. This guy's fucking talking about this guy. But go watch Company Retreat. It's a lot of fun. Something that we also finished, and we will talk about it nauseum.
Yeah.
Guys, and I know what you're thinking. You think you're better than this. You think this is a little expletive. Watch Love on the Spectrum.
You have to.
It is the most beautiful.
Oh,
television.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby.
You understand?
You look at Love on the Spectrum, you go, this is the greatest show I've ever watched.
Truly, every year I look forward to it. It makes me feel so good. I feel invested with these people.
Well, you are.
And I'm so incredibly happy for them. So many of them have been watching for so long, and they've come so far.
Yeah, it's just good. It's a good viewing, and people act like it's garbage because it's reality. And I go, it's a good viewing experience.
Yeah.
This is what you want to be watching.
It's what you want to be watching.
You want to be watching these guys figure it out a little bit.
Yeah. You also go, shout out to Cowboy Sweetheart himself, DJ Taiwa.
DJ Taiwa, I look at DJ Taiwa and I go, we all need to just get along.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to say this to people. So if you Love on the Spectrum, it follows people who are on the spectrum of autism, and like their dating life, right? So, there's people that are from all different parts of the spectrum.
Walks of life, all over the country.
Yeah.
Some are from New York, some are from Boston, some are from LA, some are from Texas, Florida. They're from everywhere.
And what they all have in common is they're just sweet, sweet, sweet people.
Sweet people on the spectrum looking for love. And,
it's such a feel-good show, and you finish it. And if you finish that show and you go, wow, that was really fun. I wonder if Tanner is a Republican. You gotta be joking me.
Yeah, the one thing that happened last season, I completely forgot. People got so obsessed with the show that they started looking up the political affiliations of the parents of the people on the show.
Yeah.
And they were like, join me as we find out how the parents from Love on the Spectrum vote. And if you're looking at how autistic people and their parents are voting, you're just not doing important work.
No, yeah. You understand?
You just have to find something else
You gotta find anything else to do.
And unfortunately, and I'm sorry to be the one that says this, if you have a child who is autistic and you're Republican, you're just allowed to do that. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm just not upset with you.
I just don't care. You just watch. These parents are wonderful, the way they care for their children. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And it's just yesterday, I was on DJ Taiwa's page because I'm obsessed. He's just the kid. He's just the star of the show.
DJ Taiwa is a gentleman who is on the spectrum, and he's one of the stars of the show.
He's a star of the show, and he just loves his woman.
Yeah,
he loves his woman down.
He loves his woman down. He uplifts her. But if you look at who he's following on Instagram, you're just not gonna like it.
You're just not gonna like it.
What are you gonna do? He's a kid from Plant City, Florida. He has some views, and we know what they are.
The kid's wearing a cowboy hat and cowboy boots. What did you think?
What are you
He's
gonna?
a NASCAR fan.
What he's not? You look at. He's a NASCAR fan. He loves cars. He loves trains. You look at an autistic person from the South. You go, they're not racist. They just like their things organized.
Yeah. You understand?
I put the white ones over here, up here, and I put the brown ones over here across this line on this side all together, and then I put them in the order that they came out.
Well, they just have a special interest.
It's just, they're not racist, they're just have OCD.
They have OCD. And it's so weird. You'll see people in their comments, and for the most part, what the show gets heat for is that they only have people that are a little more on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Right? And so people were like, not everybody acts that way. And it's like, well, it's easier for you to date. That's why you're not, that's why you have a boyfriend. That's why you're getting fucked. These people
100%.
are not doing that.
100%.
But anyway, I digress. They're, pretty, I don't know the proper term to say, but they're not level one. You know what I mean?
They're yes. I don't want to say severe like it's a
No, they're not
disease,
severe either.
but it's like, they have, no, it's noticeable.
It's noticeable.
We're just going to not explain this in the politically correct way, but you know what we mean.
Yeah.
You look at them and you go.
I'm not confused.
Yeah.
And so I'll go into their comments and there'll be people who'll be like, who did you vote for? And it's like, guys, you can't. You understand? First of all, she's not reading this. She's watching The Little Mermaid for the 9,000th time.
Yeah, you're wondering how Madison votes, and in order to get to like the polls in her bag, like her information, she has to move 5 American Girl dolls.
Yeah.
She's a grown-up with dolls. Why do you care how she votes?
Yeah, it's just like she's also not busy taking in the information you're taking. She's busy making bracelets, running her business. She's a CEO. Okay?
She's not focused on the geopolitical state of the world. She's just focused on lining up her Disney princesses in the order that they came out.
They came out, yes.
And she has to do it. She doesn't have enough time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you're autistic, and this is allowed, you're allowed to not have the time to educate yourself.
Yeah, it's just not important. They can't do it. They have to watch Thomas the Engine.
You got to watch Thomas the Train, and if you don't, who will? You don't have to know about what's going on in the Middle East. You don't have to be aware of the deficit.
Yeah.
You can just like trains.
Yeah, it's fine.
That is our gift to you.
Yeah.
Because it's just, your life is a little tougher for you.
Yeah.
So let us handle this.
Yeah.
And if you want to get out there and vote, be my guest.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mad at you.
Yeah, there's another guy named Tanner. He's not on this season, but he also had a roommate, Frankie.
Yeah.
DJ Frankie.
DJ Frankie.
DJ Frankie's not on the spectrum. He has Down syndrome. Yeah. I've also seen people in his comments. I'm not kidding. And I'm like, where are we? Yeah. What we've gone too far. We've gone too far. You leave DJ Frankie alone.
Yeah, we have enough villains in the world
to
turn our attention away from the autistic ones. All right? If there are a couple Republicans and their kids are autistic and they're on the show, maybe give those people a break.
Yeah.
Maybe they're at their fucking bandwidth and cannot learn a new thing.
Please.
Because they're so focused on this.
It's outrageous.
Guys, you have my permission. You have my permission to call me a beaner.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And I don't want you to, not just me, not other people, just me, because I feel like you go through enough. All right, like, I'm not mad at you.
No, but you look at them and you go, they're not even they're so loving. You know what I mean? They love their tea princess too. And she's super liberal.
Super liberal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, people are crazy.
Yeah.
People are crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. You got to watch Love on the Spectrum. It's so good.
It's
so
the
heartfelt.
best.
I don't think things make me cry more than Love on the Spectrum.
Literally. But you look at me and you go, my only wish in this world for all of my girls, all of my gays, is to be loved the way that Madison is loved by Tyler.
Yeah.
It is DJ Tawa.
DJ Tawa.
You can't, honestly, as a person, I imagine as a parent, no matter what your child is, you would just want your kid to be loved this way.
100%.
It's really the most beautiful thing. He goes out of his way. He listens.
Yeah.
All of her special interests, he includes it all in like anything he does for her.
They compromise.
It's really, really beautiful. It is couple goals, unfortunately.
100%. You watch Love on the Spectrum and you see how Tyler treats Madison.
Yeah.
And you go, do we have to start intentionally dosing baby boys with autism so that they treat women nicely?
Yeah.
Do we have to, like, just a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little Asperger's. They don't even really, that's not even a thing anymore. They consider it full autism.
Yeah.
Do we have to give every man a little bit of Asperger's in order to treat women nicely?
Maybe. I was just thinking, I was like, ladies, you got to dip into the autism community. You understand?
You got to taste these Asperger's.
Yeah. Because
they are medium, they're cooked to perfection.
Yeah. They treat their women, they're so There's some of them are not. Some of them can't, like, you watch the show and you go, they're just like, I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that. They don't ask any questions. Yeah. But DJ Taiwai has Asperger's, or I think it's now level 1.
Yeah.
And he is he's just more able to ask more questions and but oh my God, I love him so much.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. They treat each other great, and I think fellas, we have to make sure that the women don't take over, because if they do, they're going to start giving us a little autism. They're just going to start because those guys just treat their women better.
Yeah, they do.
They treat their better. You look at a guy, you go, if he's not autistic, he's probably not going to treat you well. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
If I could do a percentage of like good men without autism, and like how many of the men without autism are good, I bet you that percent is way lower than the amount of men with autism
that are not thoughtful.
I'm sure almost all of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the show, you go, they all show up with flowers.
Yep, they all show up flowers.
And they call.
They're great.
Yeah.
You look at those guys that go, I love you.
No. I watch it and I go, am I a little autistic? Because they'll be on a first date.
Yeah, Samantha watches Love on the Spectrum. She goes, am I an autistic boy?
You understand?
Am I a 30-year-old woman, or am I a 22-year-old autistic boy?
Yeah, from Nevada.
Yeah,
he just, like, the girl gets up and leaves the table, and then they're like, how's it going? And he goes, I love her. And I'm like, I feel seen.
Well, I think she's the one for me.
Yeah. I want to be with her forever.
And why is that? Blonde hair. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Don't be crazy.
She has curvy, straight hair.
Yeah.
She's perfect.
You understand? Whatever, per se.
I can't. But it's so good.
Yeah, there's a new kid. Shout out Dylan.
Oh yeah. Dylan's the new superstar for me. He's gonna go. That Dylan.
Logan too.
Logan is unreal. But when Dylan hits his Riz arc, his aura arc, it's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go crazy.
When he hits his Connor arc, it's gonna go crazy. Per se. But you got to watch Love on the Spectrum. We'll talk more about it. The impressions that we've just done, just a little snippet, would be so much better.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to talk about that we finished up last night, we watched the Lamar Odom documentary.
We did.
What did you think about it?
It made me really upset.
Yeah, why did it make you upset?
Because whatever, everyone knows I'm basic. Everyone knows I like TV shows. Whatever. I'm a big supporter of Chloe and Lam, and I've always in my mind been like, I think one day they'll get back together, because they really did seem so in love. And then you look at Lamar and you go, a man in women's positions, he's just a gold digger.
100%.
You understand? And you go, I like my gold diggers female.
Yeah, it's just get out of women's business.
Get out of women's business.
I will say, watching this documentary essentially be like pulling the curtain back for you to see who Lamar really is.
Wow.
I have to start looking at you and wondering, when are you right about men?
Hopefully with you.
Yeah, and you look at it and you go, and this would be the first time.
No,
because you are so routinely wrong about well-intentioned men.
Well, because you look at me and I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be loved, and I want my girls to be loved. And if someone's saying, I want to love you, I go, let them love you.
Yeah.
I go, call me Mario. You should let me love you.
Right, 100%. I look at you, I go, if you like the woman, you actually screen the dude less.
100%.
You don't think
you like it, I love it.
Yeah, you don't think that truly.
Truly.
You like it, I love it type of bitch.
Literally, anytime someone's like, I'm nervous to tell you this, you're going to judge me, I'm like, you don't understand? I couldn't do it if I wanted to.
Of course. I'm not saying you need to be judgmental.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, the more you love a girl, the less you look at her man like, is this person really good for this
100%.
person? You stop screening.
No, yeah.
That's what I've been trying to say about this whole Wes and Sierra thing. Like, Wes is cool, but like, you love Sierra.
I love her.
And she kind of likes Wes, so you're like, I want her to die
Wes.
with him.
Absolutely.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
And you did the same thing with Lamar Odom. You really like Chloe, but if you look back, like, the signs were, he didn't even try to hide it.
No, he didn't at all.
Men are crazy people, because he's like, like, I knew Chloe was one for me right away. After 30 days, I proposed because, I got all this power from being a Laker, and then she got the power for being a reality star. If I could get that power, I'd be one of the most powerful people.
Yeah.
And he's saying it like it's romantic.
Yeah. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, what are you saying to me?
And I go, he was saying that at the beginning of the show.
He wasn't. That's why if you think I didn't watch every episode, okay? He says he's never felt love like this, and he's falling in love, and I go, I believe it.
Yeah, a love with power.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You look at me, and you go, I'm an idiot, because the guy was found in a bunny ranch, overdosing, And you go, I still didn't think he was a bad guy.
You understand?
Yeah, you're fucking crazy. Because we also learned that the Bunny Ranch, not even in Vegas, you have to drive like 2 hours to go to a place like that.
And it's not even their best one.
Lamar Odom, real fiend, bro. It's actually sad.
No, it is. He spent $75,000.
And they did not even really touch on how he fell into drugs.
No, at all. That documentary was a lot of fluff.
Yo, that documentary, they told me too much about the dudes at the Bunny Ranch.
I don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, and when he started doing the business, like, who gives a shit?
There were so many parts where like, oh, they had to get to an hour and 20 to be able to sell this as a feature.
Yeah.
Because there's nonsense in this motherfucker.
There really is. Yeah. But it just made me really upset. It made me feel bad for Lamar as a person because he's been through so much in his life.
And then you go, that's exactly what Chloe says he's doing to continue enabling him to use drugs.
And then literally.
It's a little bit of woe's me. But he has had a hard life, but you go, you got to be responsible. You go, as kids, I feel terrible for them.
Yeah.
He's
a bad dad.
So sad, their kids. To this day.
Still a bad dad. And he's quote unquote clean. Right.
Yeah. I look at Lamar and I go, filthy. Not like hygiene, but he's definitely still using.
He's absolutely.
And I hope he's not. And I feel bad about saying it, but like.
I mean, he's definitely using something. Yeah. Because you can't just be a deadbeat dad. You just can't. Yeah. You
can't be a deadbeat dad, have that in the documentary, and then let your kids speak their piece. I mean, you got to try to control the narrative a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
He's not even trying.
No.
That's how you know he's not screwed in.
You look at Lamar and you go, he does anything. Yeah. He dated a woman in my mom's building.
Yeah.
You understand?
And maybe we shouldn't disparage the family.
What do you mean?
Maybe it's a little too close to home?
I don't give a fuck.
All right, let it out.
Yeah, he fucked this lady that used to park next to us. She broke my dad's car window. He used to date her, and he used to come to the park, and like kids would run up to him. He was signing shit, but like he was definitely strung out.
Yeah.
At the time.
And what was she doing?
She be doing anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much, but yeah.
You understand?
I said what I wanted to say, and I want to say too much more. But if you see a lady who looks like an absolute plastic bag.
Yeah, it's what it is. The Lamar Odom documentary was eye opening, but he really, he couldn't even. It was bad.
Yeah.
Not the documentary, but like he's not doing well.
No, he's not doing well. He never was, and
it's really sad.
It is really sad.
Because he was so talented. And like you, I
didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's so good, and you can see him like when they show him as a kid. Like I feel like I know exactly what kind of kid he was.
Yeah, 100%.
It's really sad.
It is sad. That is all sad. But then you look at Chloe said, and you go, I understand you've had a lot of loss, of course.
Yeah.
But you've also lived an extraordinary life.
Yeah.
And you focus on all the things you don't have rather than things that you do have, and you're never gonna be happy.
Yeah, it's also like you say all the time. A problem that a lot of people have is they just once they find out why the problem exists. It's not about doing something to fix their problems. It's about just acknowledging, but this is why.
Yeah.
So since they understand why, now you have to be responsible for it.
Absolutely,
I feel like that's what Lamar.
That 100%. People think the work is identifying the issue, and that's only the beginning.
Yeah, we know you're doing crack because you miss your son. It's sad, but you can't keep doing crack.
Keep doing crack.
The doing crack is the problem that we're having.
Yeah, you also just look at crack, and I just don't understand.
What do you mean?
What the fuck? It's such a it's so scary.
It's
like crack is crazy. The smell is insane. Like it's just a wild thing. It's just not something that I would think a celebrity would be doing. But then you meet Lamar's dad and you go, I mean, he was clearly on crack.
100%.
And it's just like literally addiction is a disease
100%.
and it can be passed down because like Lamar says it in the thing. That was a big thing for me when he was like, there's people that can do coke, there's people that can do whatever, they could do it once and they're like, okay, I could do it not even like once and never do it again, like I can do it every weekend, but they're not doing. He's like, I can't do that. And that's like crazy to not be able to have control over that, and it is just a disease. You look at his dad. I knew somebody who worked at Nike Town and he would come in and try to return things that Lamar got and Lamar would give him and he would ask for money back.
So sad. What are you gonna do? Check that documentary out and learn that men ain't shit, even the ones on drugs. All right, because
especially the one
he did not fucking care about Chloe at all.
I know, it's actually really, really sad.
It's so sad.
She the documentary, honestly, you look at it and you go, Kris Jenner makes no mistakes. Kris Jenner's behind that fucking documentary. Kris Jenner was like, yeah, this is going to paint my daughter in a really great light because make zero mistake, Chloe did really ride for him. And even when they were divorced, she went in there and made sure he was well and took care of him, put him up in a home. And the guy was just lying to her about
not being able to speak.
Yeah, he did. He told her she thought he couldn't speak. He had a phone. He spoke. Ordered crack, and she walked into the house and he was doing crack at the edge of the bed.
Dog, and that's how good crack is. Because he was throwing away a Kardashian bag.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Like if you would have just stayed around, whatever high you're chasing with crack, you could have bought it with Kardashian money. And he's like, I can't. can't.
Yeah. And then she says it too. She says it when they first find out he's on crack. Not first, she like hid it for a while. But she did an intervention. They were like, you need to dangle over his head that if he does not stop doing drugs, you are going to divorce him.
Yeah.
And she was like, that'll make him fold. Because that's how in love he seemed. And then she said it and he was like, okay, yeah,
Perfect.
get the papers. Go file. And
He
she
said
was
that
like,
caused the divorce.
yeah, that was what did it. And then she's like, I have to now.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
You look at her, she didn't want to.
She didn't want to.
I look at her, I go, that's why you like her. You guys are dumb in the same way.
No, please.
It's
She's
true.
a good woman.
You understand?
They don't make us like they used to.
Yeah, and you look at that and you go, that's for a reason.
Yeah. You go, some women are learning. You go, I haven't evolved. You go, I'm still a stupid bitch. Women have done so much, and just I'm not a representation of that.
You understand?
You look at it, you go, that's not true. You're a super strong woman.
No,
or
I
am I just saying that to keep you nice and confident where I want you? Yeah.
No, I'm a strong woman. It just takes me a little bit to gain my muscles.
Yeah, it's just what
just
it
need some
is.
time in the gym.
It's what it is. Need some time in the gym. And we'll get that maybe after this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. This has been another episode of Soft Lunch. We appreciate you guys being here. Let us know what you're watching, what you want us to comment on. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and just keep showing us as much love.
Yes.
Because we feel it, and it means the world to us. All right? We'll catch you guys next week. I've been Jason Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
See y'all next time.
Bye.